My name is Sabrina Sadler, and I am from SafeQuest Solano, and at SafeQuest Solano I'm the Prevention and Education Coordinator. SafeQuest Solano is the designated state domestic violence and sexual assault agency for the County of Solano. The number one message that SafeQuest wants to get out to the public is that we're here to support anyone that's going through domestic violence or sexual assault situations. What we offer is a lot of our services are intervention services, so we have support groups, we have individual counseling, emergency shelter, and the piece that I do is the prevention work. So that's my focus, and I get to go in high schools, youth groups, and talk about dating violence, consent when it comes to sex. What does a healthy relationship look like? Because oftentimes we watch TV and we only see negative, drama, all this bad. So even adults and youth, we really don't know what a healthy relationship looks like. And so I try to give them the tools to identify that. I just came to the Boys and Girls Club today, and this is a new group that I'm working with, so kind of just wanted to get to know them and kind of tie in an activity with them around social networking sites, since nowadays teens are always on their phones and texting and Facebooking, tweeting, all that. So I wanted to be at their level and kind of acknowledge what is cool and what is not cool. So I came in today to the Boys and Girls Club to work with the teens and did an activity including what do they see on these social networking sites. And a lot of what they brought up was things that they think are cool, which most of them are cool, but they didn't really bring up the not cool things. And I know that they're seeing those as well, and so that's why I tried to pull that out of them as well, because they do see that, and talking about what makes something cool and what doesn't. The goal of the program that we did today, usually our sessions are 6 weeks long, and we come in for about 45 minutes to an hour, and so each time we come in, our session develops deeper and deeper from the prior week. And so today was kind of just a fun base ground, but eventually it builds on identifying what is cool, what is not cool, what is healthy, what is not healthy, and what can we do when we see something that's not cool or cool, and bringing that awareness piece to them. I think students today, they are aware of the dangers. I think a lot of times as students, you don't think it will happen to you, or this generation that's growing up right now, social networking sites are new. We've never had a generation that had all of this. So even as adults, as teens, we're all learning what is safe and what is not safe. When I was in college, I became a victim of sexual assault. And before becoming a victim, I never really thought anything like this would happen to me. I knew about sexual assault, but I just never thought it would happen to me. And so when it did, I started researching, getting more information, and learning the statistics and seeing how 1 in 4 college women are sexually assaulted. That really stuck with me. And so through that, at the time I was living in Sacramento, so I went to that local agency, went through the 80-hour requirement training to become a domestic violence sexual assault advocate. From there, then I responded to the sexual assault calls, worked in the emergency shelter for a little bit, then went to UC San Diego, did some prevention work there, and made it back to Solano County. And I'm very passionate about my work that I do here because I grew up in Solano County. I went to elementary school in Vacaville, used to live in Fairfield. Like, I know this community, and I'm very passionate to bring the prevention work to the schools here. Before I became a victim of sexual assault, I was majoring in psychology, child development, and I wanted to own my own daycare one day. Like, that was my goal, but this changed my life, and even though it was unfortunate it happened to me, I have a new passion for what I do that I would have never had before, and my awareness and view on life has completely changed. My personal message is to be there for victims of sexual assault and domestic violence. Always, that's number one. But also that as a community, we can prevent this from happening. But it's listening to that gut feeling when something doesn't sound right, or we see a photo on Instagram that looks inappropriate. Do something about it, because that's the only way people will be held accountable. The important piece of this program is that it's a multi-session program, because I can go anywhere and just give a one-time presentation, but how much does that information really stick with the students or the audience? And so that's why the importance of the multi-session program is to really practice these skills as an ongoing basis with these students so they can develop the skills and really practice them, and then hopefully take them home in their real life. And it even helps them identify what's going on in their life, because I work with a lot more at-risk youth, and a lot of them have already seen these dating violence situations, or they're growing up in a home where there's violence. And so when I talk about the cycle of violence, they identify with that. And so that basic information is really important to them. This healthy relationship program that we do offer, it's completely free. They just need to call SafeQuest and we can schedule the time, give them more information. We are a resource for the community in Solano County. So please use us even if you have questions. We're available 24 hours a day.